Welcome to Behind the Blog with Tammy Neely. I'm joined today by Haley Galler, our account manager, who has written a blog, 4 Ways to Create Images Brands Will Love. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I want to dive in and understand a little bit more kind of about your background. You've worked in influencer marketing for a while now, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, and in that role, you've seen what brands are looking for, what influencers are looking for. Where do they meet in the middle? Where's the apex of that where it meets?
Yeah, so I would say really kind of working with different brands and getting a chance to learn what each one's looking for individually. It's really given us like a chance to kind of build what we're asking for from the influencers.
So you've worked with a lot of brands now. You've seen a lot of content that influencers have created. Where's a good jumping off point? What should influencers do first when they're creating the perfect image?
Yeah, so I think they should definitely look online, do a little bit of research on the product, what the brand's looking for, and then you can go on Pinterest, you can go online, look at other influencers' work, kind of get ideas to spark what you want your image to look like.
Okay.
And then from there you can kind of go into what things you're going to need in the picture, if you're going to need different props, if other people are going to be in the picture with you, what location you want to use, and just really crafting the image that way.
Some influencers have the luxury of hiring a photographer. Others have to shoot it themselves. What are some tips and tricks you'd give to those influencers who are actually shooting the images themselves and actually being in the photo at the same time?
Yeah, so one thing that really helped me get images for myself is using a tripod. So if you're not too shy behind the camera, I guess it gives you a chance to kind of set it up. You can take a picture, go back, see what it looks like, move it around, and you're not necessarily giving direction to someone else. Like you're kind of creating your own image of what's in your head and putting it onto camera. It's going to reduce the shakiness. There's not going to be any noise in the picture, so using a tripod is really going to help be steady.
So influencers who are just starting out and really starting to create content, creating their own photography, how many images would you say they should expect to take before they get like the one that they fall in love with, the right one?
Probably hundreds of pictures.
Okay.
I mean, it really just kind of depends how picky they're going to be. Some people will pick a picture apart and be really picky, like, oh, I don't like how I look in that, I don't like this, that, the other thing. And others will take one picture and it's the one. So I think it really just kind of depends on what exactly they're looking for.
Okay.
But I think like an hour or two for a photo shoot's pretty standard.
And in the blog you talked about don't be too hard on yourself, don't be too critical, don't judge yourself. Explain a little bit more about what you meant that.
Yeah, so I think especially when you're shooting in public as an influencer, a lot of times there will be people in the background of your photo, other people watching or walking by. So I think just really being able to embrace it and be yourself and not care what other people think. If someone's watching you, if they're also taking photos of you, taking photos of yourself.
Okay.
And just being able to just laugh about it and feel comfortable in your own skin.
Okay, as you're planning this photo shoot, you're getting your props ready, you've got your tripod, you're taking the photos. What is the most important advice you would give influencers throughout the entire photo creating process?
So the most important thing I would say is to just have fun, be yourself, and just be unique. Creating content is really different for everybody, and there's no right way to do it. So I think just having fun and being yourself is the best way.
Well, thank you so much. To read more about 4 ways to create images that brands love, check us out online at findyourinfluence.com/blog.